In the bustling suburb of Noida, just outside New Delhi, a crime occurred that would shock a nation and become one of the most controversial and perplexing cases in India's history. Welcome back to Secret Trails. This is the haunting story of the Aarushi Talwar murder case, a tale of tragedy, mystery, and a justice system put to the test. Our story begins on the night of May 15, 2008, in apartment L32 of Jalvayu Vihar. The Talwar family, Dr. Rajesh Talwar, a dentist, his wife Dr. Nupur Talwar, and their 14-year-old daughter Aarushi, lived here along with their domestic help, 45-year-old Hemraj Banjade. It was a night that would forever change their lives and captivate an entire nation. In the early hours of May 16th, Aarushi's body was discovered in her bedroom by her parents. The scene was gruesome. The young girl's throat had been slit, and she had suffered a blow to her head. The family's domestic help, Hemraj, was initially suspected, and a manhunt was launched. However, in a shocking twist, his decomposing body was found on the terrace of the building the very next day. From the outset, the case was mishandled. The crime scene was not properly secured, crucial evidence was contaminated, and the media was allowed unfettered access to the apartment. These initial missteps would haunt the investigation for years to come. As news of the double murder spread, it ignited a media frenzy unlike anything India had seen before. The 24-hour news cycle, still relatively new in India at the time, latched onto the case with a voracious appetite. Theories, speculation, and rumors ran rampant. The private lives of the Talwar family were put under a microscope, with every detail scrutinized and often sensationalized. The investigation took a dramatic turn when suspicion fell on Aarushi's parents. The police theory suggested that Rajesh Talwar had discovered Aarushi and Hemraj in a compromising position and, in a fit of rage, killed them both. This theory, based largely on circumstantial evidence and questionable forensic findings, divided public opinion. The case became a battleground of conflicting narratives. On one side were those who believed in the parents' guilt, pointing to inconsistencies in their statements and the lack of evidence of an outside intruder. On the other were those who saw the parents as victims of a botched investigation and a media trial. In 2013, in a verdict that shocked many, Rajesh and Nupur Talwar were convicted of the murders and sentenced to life imprisonment. The judgment was based on circumstantial evidence and the principle of last seen theory, the idea that since the Talwars were the last people seen with Aarushi alive, the burden of proof was on them to explain what happened. But the story didn't end there. The Talwars appealed their conviction, and in October 2017, the Allahabad High Court overturned the verdict, citing insufficient evidence. The court was scathing in its criticism of the investigation and the trial court's judgment, stating that the Talwars could not be held guilty based on mere suspicion. The acquittal, while bringing relief to the Talwars, left many questions unanswered. If the parents didn't commit the crime, then who did? Various theories have been proposed over the years. Some point to the possibility of a botched robbery by other domestic staff. Others suggest the involvement of an unknown third party. The case has had far-reaching implications beyond the tragedy itself. It exposed glaring inadequacies in India's criminal justice system, from forensic procedures to media ethics. It sparked debates about class divisions in Indian society and how they influence the course of justice. The Aarushi Talwar case is more than just a murder mystery. It's a mirror held up to Indian society, reflecting its prejudices, its media culture, and its judicial processes. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of rush to judgment and trial by media. As we conclude this episode of Secret Trails, we're left with a myriad of questions. Will we ever know the truth about what happened on that fateful night in May 2008? How do we balance the public's right to know with the rights of the accused? And what lessons can be learned from this case to prevent similar miscarriages of justice in the future? What do you think about this case? Do you believe the Talwars were wrongly accused? Or do you think there's more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to Secret Trails. We'll see you in the next episode of Secret Trails.